Listen to me because this is about your time and your peace of mind, and at this stage of the game, you cannot afford to waste either. You're sitting there, maybe you've got a small consulting side hustle, or you're managing a few rental properties, or perhaps you're finally organizing that nonprofit you've dreamed about for 30 years. And someone tells you, you need a CRM. You need to manage your relationships. Then you see this colorful tool called Trello. It looks easy, it looks like digital sticky notes, and you ask the big question. Is Trello a CRM system? I want you to stand in your truth for a second. The fear isn't actually about the software. The fear is that you're going to spend weeks setting something up, pouring your contacts and your precious hours into a system, only to realize 6 months from now that it's a glorified to-do list that doesn't actually protect your business or your legacy. You're afraid of outgrowing something before you've even started. Now, let's get crystal clear. Is Trello a CRM? Technically, out of the box, the answer is no. Trello is a project management tool. It's built on what we call Kanban boards. Imagine a physical board on your wall with 3 columns. To do, doing, and done. That is Trello in its DNA. A CRM, a customer relationship management system, is a database. It's meant to track every penny, every email, every phone call, and every contract associated with a person. But here is where people get tripped up and where you might be tempted to make a mistake. You can make Trello act like a CRM. You can label your columns new lead, follow-up, and client. You can move a card with a person's name from one side to the other. It feels good. It feels like you're organized. But I am telling you right now, feeling organized and being protected are 2 very different things. The problem with using Trello as your primary CRM when you are heading into retirement is that it lacks the R, the relationship history. If you have 5 clients, Trello is beautiful. It's visual. But what happens when you have 50? What happens when you need to know exactly what you promised a client 3 years ago to avoid a legal headache? In Trello, that information is buried in a card that you've probably archived and forgotten. A true CRM connects the dots for you automatically. Trello requires you to be the glue. And I don't want you being the glue. I want you enjoying your life. If you are looking for automation, if you want the system to tell you, hey, you haven't spoken to Mary in 6 months, reach out to her. Trello isn't going to do that unless you spend hours bolting on extra power UPS and third-party integrations. Why would you do that to yourself? Why build a house out of plywood when you can buy one made of brick for the same amount of effort? So here is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to write this down. If your business is simple, I mean one-man band, 5 referrals a year simple, then yes, use Trello. It's free, it's easy on the eyes, and it won't overwhelm you. But if you are serious about building something that lasts, or if you have complex data, you need to look at a dedicated CRM. Do not fall in love with the pretty colors of a tool and forget the practical needs of your bottom line. If you need to track revenue, if you need to send automated emails, or if you need to see a list of every person who hasn't paid you yet in one click, Trello is going to fail you. I want you to be powerful with your tools. Don't pick a software because it's the one everyone is talking about. Pick the one that does the work for you so you can stop working. If you choose Trello for CRM, you are choosing to be a data entry clerk. You've worked too hard for too many years to spend your retirement moving digital sticky notes around a screen. Get a system that manages the data so you can manage your life. Stand in your truth, stay safe, and stay strong.